What's going on, guys? It's Jeff. So yesterday I had a whole bunch of stuff to do, and then there was like the whole prep and everything for shit. I forgot to change the reticle. This is the worst. This knife is so cool. I love it. So yesterday they ended up having their PS5 event. Basically, the PS5 event ended up happening, a whole bunch of information and games and stuff and all that. They honestly had a really, really great show. They were kind of, I mean, people at this point are saying like, oh, Xbox is done for, blah, blah, blah. I mean, at the end of it all, I'm gonna get them both anyway. Obviously, it's easier said than done to just go and get 2 consoles or whatever. Especially with them getting more and more powerful. I mean, everything's gonna be minimal $500. Unless they got that digital edition that came out that's $400. I didn't think that it would cost $100 less just because of not having a disc drive in. So right there, I wasn't entirely sure what the price difference was necessarily there for. I was thinking like spec-wise, it might not be as good, but apparently it is literally only the optical drive that is missing. It is just the digital edition. What the fuck happened to my grenade? My character literally, his hand disappeared. I did not press anything. Come here. The PS5 looks crazy. Just like from all the trailers and stuff that they put out there, there's so many things that they ended up revealing. Basically, they ended up announcing a bunch of games and stuff, revealing more details and things. And so the PS5 ends up, surprise anyway, or at least to my surprise, the PS5 ends up going on pre-order. I think it was like Walmart, Best Buy, Target, all of like the major, all of them have been completely sold out. Every single pre-order, it's just been, so yeah, I don't really have a PS5 coming my way. I don't really know if FaZe or anybody else is like, you know, getting these things kind of at some point, you know, having it supplied to us. I mean, the pro players got to get supplied to them, right? Now, I might not be a signed CDL pro, but I've been here a long time. All I'm gonna say is for the CDL pros, in order for them to practice for the new game coming out on the new console. Oh, well, no, technically, I think they're gonna be playing on PC. Still, controller. Fuck. I thought I had a good point. So that ends up getting announced, and as you guys know, I was talking about that 3080, the new graphics card that's going to be coming out. I'm mainly aiming for the 3090, but I have a 2080 Ti at the moment, and I just obviously just want to at least get the upgrade to, at the very least, the 3080. I prefer the 3090, but I want to do the 3080. I'm prepared. Oh, everyone wants to play like this? Okay, man. Okay! What's the thing that comes out with the PS5 that I'd even need to play? I'm gonna be playing COD on PC the same way I was here. I mean, yeah, we get great performance on consoles now, but especially if I end up getting a 3090, I mean, doing the typical PC move, you know? Basically, what I'm saying is, for the PS5 in particular, I don't necessarily need it right away. I don't. I'm sure there's going to be more chances to be able to, you know, pre-order something somehow, somewhere. I don't know, a new stock or whatever. Yeah, there's a huge improvement in the higher resolutions. I mean, there's improvement at 1080p, but there's huge improvements at 4K and 1440 and stuff. Get around like, you know, 170 to over 200 frames, depending on the map or whatever it is. I mean, that's going to be more than what a console would give anyway, right? More than what the PS5 is going to give, even with like the new stuff. It's not like it's going to be a huge deal once the 3080 comes out and I don't have it, because the 3080 ended up going on sale this morning, and literally I got up about 20 minutes or half an hour or something like that before the thing. Me and Alexis, both of us, we both got up and got onto the web pages and then just went to go and reload them. And like I was saying before, I've never done this stuff before, right? I've never went to these drops or whatever to see how crazy it was. And I should have obviously taken it as a hint to myself that if I were interested in buying something right on release, whereas in previous years I wasn't really interested as much with like the 20 series and things like that, I just waited to upgrade. Since I've never actually done any of these drops before, I mean, I knew that it was gonna be hard to get it, but I didn't know it was gonna be virtually impossible. I haven't met a soul that has actually gotten the cards. And anyone that I have seen that has said anything about, you know, oh, I got it, they're joking. It was so bad that I had multiple pages up, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and obviously I'm on their base website for their Founders Editions card. That would be the most difficult, most coveted version of the thing to really get, probably. Because of its design and all that stuff, it's like a big deal to people. So it also obviously performs a little bit differently and stuff. But anyway, past that point, on the web page, when you go to it, you had a thing on there as an option to have it notify you, to get your email and then notify you. So even to this point right now, that by the time you guys are seeing this video, this is hours after the drop had happened at 9 in the morning. I still at this point from any of the websites, but especially Nvidia, I haven't gotten a single notification, not a single notification about the card even being in stock. So I was sitting there on the website, you know, know, the entire time anyway, just to point out that I just never even got an email anyway. It was sold out so fast that I'm literally reloading. Available on the 17th. It's the 17th. I was sitting there reloading the page. I literally never even got an option to buy it. The button never even appeared to buy it. It just says notify me. It's as if the drop hasn't even happened yet. I haven't even seen a picture of a notification. I don't really feel like playing this game. Basically, anyway, we ended up getting an announcement that we're gonna be able to play Cold War tomorrow. You guys already know this or whatever, but when I saw this news, I had no idea what I was gonna do with my weekend. I know exactly what I'm doing with my weekend now. So basically, with no luck on that 3080, not even close. At one point, I had on Amazon, I think, I was able to get one of the cards, not the Founders Edition, one of the cards into my cart, and then it told me, sorry, it's removed because it's out of stock. About after 10 minutes of trying to check out anyway, through all the crashing pages and all sorts of other terrible things that I had to go through in order to even be on the pages to begin with, yeah. Failure on the PS5 pre-orders and absolute failure on the 3080. I didn't even see a buying option. I'm gonna try for the 3090. I mean, it's probably gonna be equally as hard, maybe even harder. I don't know. Maybe because it's more expensive, it might be harder. That might make it even more difficult. I don't know. Also, there are a lot of people going and saying that bots are the reason why a lot of actual human beings didn't actually get these. There are people that just have bots set up that buy them all up so they can resell them later for massive profit, which is, I mean, smart, but kind of shitty to do. And apparently these websites somehow don't have some sort of security against it or not. I don't know if they do or whatever kind of like preemptive things they're trying to take or whatever. I know that they've obviously have tried stopping this before, but if that's the case, if that's what has happened right here, right now with that 3080, if only bots were able to get a hold of these things, and not just the people that were given like the free ones or whatever, like the streamers and people that are partnership friendly and aren't brand risks and shit like that. There are the partner people that obviously got their 3080s and the upgrades and shit. They got them early, and some people have been playing on stream and their videos up and things like that. The performance is amazing, but I just have no idea when I get it. And not even just me. I mean, I'm gonna assume if it's all bots, we have no idea when we're gonna get more. But luckily, I don't really have to play this game anymore, at least for the weekend, so that's gonna be absolutely incredible. Even if Black Ops Cold War is absolute butthole, I am going to enjoy that for 3 straight days.